Okay. Check this out, dude. I'm sorry, you guys. I've been like super busy. My content hasn't been that good. Hopefully, this is a little better. So, my son goes on a field trip, right? First of all, I want to start like this, dude. A little backstory on us for you guys that don't know, okay? We live in Tijuana, Baja California, and we cross the border every day because I have a landscaping and tree service belongs to me that I started that I run small one-man operation, no big deal. Your fucking trucks that are falling apart, everything's falling apart. That's a whole different story. But anyway, pays the bills, and I breed cats too. But anyway, we get up and we cross the border every day to go do that. And there's a stigma attached to it for sure. Okay, we end up at this school, it's in a really good neighborhood. They're fucking very, very affluent people. And yeah, there's some prejudiceness there. And but it all goes back to what I'm noticing is people that have a fucking weakness or an insecurity inside of themselves. They don't like themselves and they find other people to cast their hate on, especially if that person is getting attention or is seems happy. So that's definitely what's going on with these kids that he has a problem with, because I got to hear about it every fucking day. And I tell him like, well, you know, blah blah blah. But anyway, so a lot of things come out, dude. First of all, a lot of people I was trying to explain to my son that like perpetrate a fraud. They like do things and make moves in life. A lot of times it's been jump started for them, right? Just like nothing wrong with that. I wanted that's what I'm working for, so I could give my son a jump start. It's the very thing I didn't have, being fatherless. I get it. And so, but what I'm not teaching him to do is put other people down or fucking under your feet, right? You know what I mean? Like a man goes up and gets his, doesn't send another man to do it for him, right? But that's a whole different fucking story. Anyway, I was explaining to him, like, especially like what being hood rich is. It's like you're not an actual poor person, son. Like actual poor people, like when you get on the bus or the trolley and you see kids, they're completely powerless because they're not old enough to work yet, and maybe their parents are actually poor people, and they have like dirty, fucked up shoes on or fucked up shit. You could just tell, dude. And so, like I just bought him a pair of Jordans and stuff, right? And anyway, I'm not always on top of that, but it's not because I don't have the money. It's because I'm overwhelmed. I don't have the time or the fucking. I don't think about it. I'm thinking about 20,000 other different things. But I was explaining this to him, like, you're hood rich, son, and that's a good place to be because you have the money to get whatever things you want, but you don't have the responsibility or the fucking tie down or the stress of the bigger level. So anyway, you know, just trying to boost his self-esteem because he seems like these other kids are pulling him down. So they go on this field trip yesterday, and these other kids that are pulling him down apparently didn't have any money on them. So, and then the first thing is that my son starts texting me pictures on the way. Dad, look, we're on the bus going past our old house. Check it out. And like I see the kids in the background. I see what's going on. And there was only like two or three other kids in a class of 20 or 30 that have cell phones with active service and internet, unlimited. So it's like, wait a minute. So they're watching the streams through your shit. You guys are watching fucking Disney Plus on your shit. You guys like all these things that these rich motherfuckers should have, but they don't have, or they have it, but it's not, their parents don't entrust them. They don't empower their kids to have those things, right? What the fuck is that? I guess I'd be full of hate too if I was reared by people like that and that kept things out of my hand because I find like I'm trying to like put things in my kid's hand. And if I see that he can't deal with it, he doesn't have the faculties, the responsibility, the maturity, I fucking start working on that to give it to him with the thing in your hand, bro, like ready for you to fucking take off. Like that should be normal. Like the control, the fucking put down, that's some other weird shit. That's some funny shit, but that's why they are the way they are. So I'm like, wow. So You're taking pictures on your phone. You're actively communicating with somebody and the internet right now. These fools ain't doing it, the ones that talk all this shit. Then, come to find out, he had more money in his pocket than some grown ass motherfucking men. Especially more than the nun. Not even one goddamn dollar. Who the fuck sends their kid? We're going on a field trip. We're all going on a bus and we're going over here. Who the fuck wouldn't put that kid with a form of communication if you had the means and money? Like, that's just the way I was raised, bro. Like, that bus can blow up, fool. Like, that motherfucker can have a heart attack. You know what I mean? They could start fucking shooting missiles. World War III could start. There's a lot of motherfucking things, man, that can happen where yo ass is standing there. Right? They could have done so many things, dude. Shooting, school shooting, bomb threat, so many things where you need to be in communication with your kid. How about if I get a flat tire? I'm on the way to pick him up. I don't have anybody that I could call to be like, yo, go snatch my kid up. I'm stuck over here with a flat tire. Like, I don't have that, bro. I've had that happen. I gotta like pay $90 for a fucking cab. One time that shit happened on a Friday afternoon as it started raining during rush hour, and guess what? You couldn't find no cab, motherfucker. Every cab's okay, so I'm telling you. So I deal with a high level of stress, but I'm cool about it. But see, that's what I'm trying to teach my son too. But see, so one thing that cut that stress off is if you got a form of communication, like, hey son, I got a flat tire, I'm on the way. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't get how these motherfuckers don't have it, but yet they're the first ones to talk shit and put him down. What? Oh, you're poor, or you gotta live in TJ. Like, yeah, we live in TJ because there's actual freedom here. I don't have to worry about fucking having the rest of my life ruined because of a stupid decision that I made. A decision which, by all you rich motherfuckers, live by that shit. You're like, y'all stay drunken. Y'all stay drunken driving. I know these dumb motherfuckers, dude. You can't even hardly find me near one dysfunctional trust fund baby that ain't driving around drunk every day, all day. That's facts, dog. But you're the motherfucker. You're the fuck. Yeah, that's why they kids are like that and they talk shit. So anyway, it just taught me a lot, dude. Like, I'm not a fucking bad dad. In fact, I'm doing better than some of these fools. The difference is my shit is out there. I ain't trying to perpetrate no fucking fraud. Y'all motherfuckers is perpetrating a fraud. I came to find out one of these son bitches didn't even own their house. These dumb motherfuckers are paying $2,000 a month in the garbage can just to maintain a fucking front. A false thing. Like, bruh, really? Like, you're better off to put that $2,000 a month in a money market, motherfucker, before you just do that. That's crazy. Like, and that's what I'm doing. But then by money market, I mean my own fucking business, right? Which I'm not really, like, yeah, that is where all my money goes. I don't know. Should be you too. I don't know. Maybe that is where it's going. That's why you couldn't give your kid $20 or a cell phone with service. I don't know. But them motherfuckers is talking shit, dog. And ain't got no Pokemon cards. It's crazy, dude. But you know what? I feel sorry for him. Because if yo daddy didn't send you with no money, and yo daddy you ain't got no form of communication in a day and age where I can put that power in your hand for $10, motherfucker. They giving them fucking shits away. Damn, everybody I know have 10 damn Obama phones. Come on, man. Because they don't want them to fucking have it. They want to be powerless. That's like the person I was raised by. I was raised by a narcissist that didn't want anybody around them to have any power at all. Because that took away from them. They had to have their source of power, right? Here's another thing. I just want to throw this out there. Yeah, that's crazy, dog. They be hating on him. And I'm like, damn, I hope you feel good about yours. Check this out. Had so much money on him, bro. Right? Not so much, but I mean, you know. I'm gonna send you to the zoo without the small 20 when I know a got motherfucking popcorn costs $14. You know what I'm saying? I know the machine that you put a penny in and it squashes down the penny and stretches it out and puts like a fucking koala bear or some shit on there that say San Diego Zoo. I know that shit probably cost like $3 or $4, $5. You know what I mean? Something. And all the kids there. And guess what? That's what he was doing. And I said, did all the kids have money? He said two or three of them had a couple of dollars, but so and so and what's his name? The two fucking hater kids, right? Supposedly rich kids, right? Didn't that always tell my son, uh, uh, you ain't rich, you guys are poor, and your dad never made it as a comedian. And it's like, well, first of all, how'd you know my dad was a comedian? The only way you would know that if you're watching his content. He ain't watching your shit. Don't even know your name or that you exist. But that's another story too. But I never tried. I never tried to be a comedian. You mean by comedian you mean 4 years ago when I picked up the cell phone camera and decided that's what I was gonna do because people are watching and everybody's doing it and this one's doing this one's doing that, this one's doing this in my community and nobody's doing comedy, right? Never done comedy. Like you're witnessing it for the first time right now, and it started 4 years ago. He's literally doing that right now. So how do you mean like comedy, bro? And I didn't say comedy. You said comedy. I never once said that, dude. So it's you know what I mean. That means that people are watching. They are picking your moral inventory and taking fucking notes, and they're trying to throw shit back in your face. The same motherfuckers that didn't even send their kids on a bus with strangers to a fucking open public place in this day and age with not $1 in their motherfucking pocket and no cell phone and no form of communication. If y'all 11 years old, bro, I know fucking, you know why I was on the fence about it a little bit? And I said, man, I don't know, like, should I empower? Like, a lot of people, they're not empowering their kids. I was raised where they take all the power away from you as much as can. So I'm like, am I doing the right? You're literally the worst decision maker. That is your weakness, Joe, decision making. So, you know, think about this. I say, well, man, what do you mean? Like, there's no thinking about it. I want my kid to have power. I want my kid to be able to communicate. I want my kid to feel good about himself. I don't want my kid to go without. And so for some reason, they sent their kids without. The very ones that talk shit. It's probably why they talk shit. I feel sorry for him now. And that's what I'm trying to teach my son too. I feel sorry for him, dog. It was all around the little machine, the penny machine. I told you. I told you, bro. Get the penny machine. And my son gave his money away to his little homies that didn't have money so everybody could get a penny. And he shared the rest of his money, all the rest of it, with all the kids on the penny machine as they were about to leave because they all wanted it all the way up until he ran out of money, and the ones that got left off were the shit talking hater motherfuckers, and the teacher had to feel bad that somebody was being left out, and she came out of pocket, my son told me. She came out of pocket and paid for they shit. And that's like, I'm thinking right now, damn, that sucks. Those parents need to know that because their little shit talking monsters are destroying a special needs kid mentality and self esteem who's already going through some shit. Lost his mother of no fucking good fault of his own. And the only person you're stuck with is this crazy son of a bitch who don't hurt nobody, don't want to hurt nobody, right? Trying to bring you joy, trying to bring you laughter. I'm not saying that I do it, But what is my intention? Right? What has my intention been for the last 4 years, dude? That's what you got to ask yourself. That's what I'm talking about. Evidence all the time. Ain't no hate stream. You can't find me no thing where I'm even enemies. Where I get back, like I might talk shit. I might make a comedy video roasting you for 20 minutes, but you can't. You're gonna have a hard time even finding that because there's so much content in between that and now. But you have a hard time scrolling back just to find the cartoon I drew of a motherfucker because there's so much content, dude, and none of it has to do with fucking hate or belittling or anybody else. So I'm just saying, dude, it it taught me a lot, dude, and I hope my son it taught him a lot, dude, about being lifted up, bro, about serving these motherfuckers cold dick and cough medicine, son. And if you want the cough medicine, you gotta suck it out of me secondhand, bruh. You know what I mean? Unless you got it like that. If you got it like that, that's only gonna cost you one thing, dude, with me. That's your motherfucking time. If you ain't willing to give Eljo your time, then you ain't get no comments. You ain't get shit. You get the second hand, homie, off the tap. Yes, sir. Hey, how you gonna send your kids with no motherfucking money, dog, on a field trip? Now, here's the other thing, too, I learned about myself. I was sure I'm late every day to school, but I was sure he was there early that day because I knew that bus was leaving Jack, and it's important to him. And this is a meltdown motherfucker. When he gets his heart and his little mind set on something, man, I've seen his little heart break, dude. When it don't happen as a parent, you don't want to see that. I think what's important to your kids. That if it's important to your kids, it's like usually like double, triple important to you if you're worth two shits as a parent. And I'm thinking to myself, like, hey, my mother literally didn't give a fuck about anything. I remember coming and saying, hey, now what's up with this? And be like, ha! That's some shit, dog. This is not, you know why I'm talking about this? Because I just had this, I'm just learning this about myself, dude. And it has just opened the fucking doors, man, to a lot of reasons why I do a lot of the negative things that I do. And I guess raising my son the way I am is one really positive thing I do. I wish I could have done it for my daughter, but that's a narcissistic people, man, for you. This fits right in. That whole thing played out exactly like that. Shit, I told you, man. Anyway, I hope this is a little bit better concept for you, dude. If you're a fucking hater, dude, please go get a helping of cold dick and cough syrup and come back and fuck with me later, dude. Please, just do that for yourself. Yeah, and the rest of you guys, dude, especially my biggest supporters, dude. What the fuck? Look, I could sit up here and give shout outs all day long, dude. Yeah, Andrea, honey, fuck, even Tammy, dude. Like, dude, Green Thing, uh, dude, I could think of so many people, dude. I don't want to leave anybody out, dude. I don't want to leave anybody out. Like, see, you start doing that, and then people get butthurt, and like, ugh. You know what I mean? I know, yeah, Joanne. Okay, you know, I almost left you out, and you're first on the list. You know what I mean? But like, that's how it goes. That's why I'm just gonna stop, because otherwise you forget people, and then people get butthurt. That's why I don't do it very much, dude. Anyway, hey, hope this was at least like 20 minutes of your fucking time. Better than. Do you have any funny stories? I had one and I fucking forgot. Oh yeah, reverse narcissizing people. So you're learning about narcissism and shit, okay? And as creatures of feeling, we become targeted. As fucking narcissists are always looking for that fresh source, dude. That fresh source of dopamine. Right? That's that person that I could get that would be real riled up. I get them triggered and we'd start arguing. I get that rush, right? Or if I want to be mean, I can just ghost them, right? And we know, and then they do the future casting. Like, well, how do you suck them in? Well, oh, because I know that Eljo wants this. So I'm going to promise them this and a big bright future of this, right? Forecasting all that stuff. So what if we reverse narcissize people? Can we do that? Like, what if I advertise a trap for a fresh source? Like, I got your fresh source right here. You know what I mean? You could do whatever you want. I'll just take it like a little bitch. Come get your fresh source and dangle carrots out there in front of them, future cast to them, right? And love bomb them all the stuff that they want to hear. Like, yeah, I'm a little bitch just looking for some abuse. Right? Suck them in, dude. And then narcissize them, right? Like roofie them, shave their fucking head. You're like, what do you mean by narcissize? Well, look, check this out. What if you shaved a motherfucker's head, dog? If you roofied them, and then they woke up and they had shaved eyebrows, everything, dog. We did that to somebody at a party one time. We got some nerve. I remember this motherfucker passed out. Don't ever pass out, dude. Any of you young kids out there, you know better. If your friends are drinking, do not be the one to fucking pass out, dude. Whew. Especially in our camp. That might have been a very damn convincing argument to the beginning stages of crystal meth abuse. Is you're fucking faded around 200 other hood motherfuckers, dog, that are just waiting for somebody to be the first one to pass out. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna be me, dude. Hey, no, I'm just kidding. I'd rather get my fucking eyebrows shaved than do one molecule of meth, dude. That's feckin' facts, dog. I'd let you kick all the rest of my teeth out before I did that. For real, dude. Because it's just horrible. It's the worst, most uncomfortable feeling immediately. To me, it feels like what heroin withdrawals are. Or like some kind of every kind of fucked up sickness that you spend your life avoiding is like instant. And that's the high. And you're like, wow, I don't know. I think those are real sick motherfuckers. That's why people hate on tweakers, because those are the real sick motherfuckers, dog. Anyway, I'm not going to start. Hey, I'm just saying, though, that if you're going to do that, that now would be the time, bro, because you don't want to be the first one to pass out. So this motherfucker passes out, and the fucking homeboy's like, yo, my sister has all kinds of mad, crazy hair removal shit, dog. like, what are we talking? Like, bruh. They got this shit called Nair, homie. It's a liquid. You just pour that shit on and the fucking hair it'll just wipe out. I don't believe it, dude. I don't believe it, dog. So like, okay, watch this shit. So that motherfucker poured that shit all over this motherfucker's head, right? And we're like, is it working? Like, what, is it supposed to do something? I don't get it. And then this motherfucker, dog, he like, you know when you're fucking with somebody and they're sleeping, they're kind of like, right? And you pouring shit goo all over their face. This motherfucker's like, like that. And when he wiped, his fucking eyebrows, everything, just tear him off. Oh, shit. And that was even more funnier because you just had one eyebrow and another one's fucking, bro. Don't let no magic markers come into it, too. They'll start drawing dicks on your face and shit. I think this motherfucker woke up with one eyebrow, a fucking dick, sharp. Dude, there's nothing. There's so many taggers in the camp too. There's like, bro, I'm telling you, the Sharpies, the fucking super like fucking enamel paint marker, bro. Like, now you got dicks on your face and shit. Hilarious, bro. Like, yeah, you think you might want to hit the pipe, maybe, bro, if your hair motherfucking eyebrows want to survive. I'm glad to see Tyke is back. I'll give you a little shout out. Stay up, brother. I mean, I'm not surprised that your eyebrows didn't make it back with you. Like, I'm not surprised at all. Because them motherfuckers are the first ones to go. They worse than my ex-wife, dog. They're like the first sign of trouble. They disappear. Pew! You should have hooked them two motherfuckers up. They damn perfect for each other. Anyway. Stay golden. Showers.